Okay. Here we go. The American Dream. This is part 2 of the American Dream. We, where do I need to be standing? Right here? Okay, fair enough. We played it a bit yesterday, and then we got to soft locked on us. So I'll do that episode that we got soft locked on. It was episode 16. We'll just continue from there. So we got footage of it. Actually working correctly this time. Age 23. We've already gotten married. Where I don't have my. Oh, there we go.
You've worked diligently and have been able to
Alright.
purchase your very own home. Whilst your partner takes care of many of the indoor chores, such as the laundry and cleaning, it's up to you to get your guns dirty with the gardening tasks. In many ways, this garden could serve as an allegory for our country. It is vast,
Is my stream dropping frames?
inspiring, and home to many
No? Must be just my computer. Huh.
fine things. The different plants represent the variety of citizens that call America home. Some good and some bad. The good plants represent the innocent, law-abiding, freedom-loving masses. Then
There are the bad plants.
think of them as the parasites, villains, cats, communists and predators that intrude on our peaceful territory. Oh.
This is the yard work episode. Or
Amongst
level.
the population,
There are
exceptionally good flowers, such as the noble rose. Roses, with their stunning looks and sharp thorns,
represent the patriot.
I've done this level like
and
6 times already.
strong, refined, intelligent,
Trying to figure out what the hell the problem with it was.
deadly when
So
necessary.
sorry I don't got much to commentate about this.
A rose.
This isn't.
Guns
This
are
specific level isn't blind, but as soon as we get out of this level, it will be.
the duty of the roses to protect the garden. Guns aren't just useful for tidying up in the garden. They can also be tools for nurturing flowers and helping them to grow to their fullest potential. Here we have a nursery of Americus libitus bellus perennis, or American daisies, known to be one of the most brilliant flowers in the world. They must be cared for with the tender love that only submachine gun fire can provide.
How's this sound?
Hey there. How's it going?
I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit on it. Hopefully you can hear it a little better.
Ooh-wee.
Oh gosh.
It's getting a bit dry here.
That flower looks thirsty. We need to find a way to get water onto it.
I could really go for a drink right now.
Now this cloud was what bugged out.
I could really go for a
It
drink.
wouldn't stop raining, which made the next section. It soft locked the next section.
And healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the
That's
perfect
good.
garden wouldn't be complete without a nice hedge to frame it. Our hedge wall is
That's what bugged out on us last night.
but as it is subject to the whims of nature, this may not always be the case. What's that, you ask? How does shooting a cloud make it rain? It's really just simple science. Bullets plus cloud equals rain.
The science.
See? Nature. Unreliable. Guns, on the other hand, they're never gonna let you down. When Mother Nature misbehaves, we can help her out with a bit of man-made ingenuity. Use your gun to trim the tall hedges, and then call down rainwater to grow the short hedges and get it back into the correct shape.
Oh, yeah. That's
What's
good.
that, you ask? How does shooting a cloud make it rain? It's
Damn it,
really
I shot it too low.
science.
Bullets plus cloud equals rain. Duh. All right, let's Let's get the garden into tip-top shape. Get those hedges tall and even.
Damn it.
Take care of those flowers and make sure the lawn doesn't get overrun
By weeds.
Keep messing up. Damn it! How'd I do that?
Oh, yeah. That's good.
There we go. Okay.
Look at those hedges.
Good to go.
Perfectly lined
Lined up. The geometric consistency sure razzes my berries. Hey, up there in the sky. The sweet scent of liberty has attracted a group of angry birds. They've got
their eyes set on
the delicious pie that Taylor baked for us. That pie was baked with loving American hands, and by God, it will be eaten with American mouths.
American mouths.
thing. We have our
Faithful eagle to defend us. Go, Eddie! Okay, well,
That's so stupid.
I guess it's up to us. Stop those red bastards from taking over our garden. Defend
the pie and
until the timer runs out.
Alright. Got a 2-minute countdown. The completely arbitrary timer. Shit, I can't see behind the... This is right where I have my chat, so I can't see behind that thing.
Shoot down that pesky bird. Get away, you monsters!
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Okay, where else? Eddie the Eagle? That sounds familiar.
Communism bombardment incoming!
Okay, watch out for the birds are pooping there.
Those Reds finally realized that the American way is the best way. But you lost your slice of the pie after you screwed us
in Korea.
Where else?
Lemons too. That bird just dropped a hot, smelly load of communism all over our beautiful...
Get that communism. No! Get on my face. Get that communism out of here.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Birds haven't met America. They haven't met the farmers. The station wagon,
Got my lemons.
the peanut butter jelly sandwiches, the Botox month celebrity, the 50 cents for a 12 You've succeeded.
Alright, we did it.
Defended our garden from those foreign devils who thought they could take a slice of our sweet, sweet freedom pie. Once they're gone for now, we
Democracy's preserved. 1.
to ward off the ever-present threat to our
We actually made a decent amount of money that time, huh? Okay.
excellent job. You've made your garden into the spitting image of radiant suburban America.
So now...
So keeping your garden clean and beautiful. Just as
Now this is all blind again, because I have no idea what's going to come up.
and clean of those who would try
I went ahead and finished that level just in case it bugged out again. So I could, just skip it, but thankfully we didn't need to.
interrupt the festivities. I have some unfortunate news I need to share with you. Some crazed madman attacked accidentally had a gun and shot her with it, well, that's besides the point. The good news is the assailant left the gun at the scene of the crime, and we've recovered it. Guns are marked with a uniquely identifying serial number, so we may be able to trace it back to the culprit. Welcome to the National Tracing Center. This is where the country's records of gun sales are kept. Dealing with gun-related crime, when justice cannot be swiftly served with a bullet to the head, we turn to the Tracing Center. In the future, we will have access to incredible new technology to make tracking these criminals down easier than ever. Since a digitized national gun registry that tracks every firearm and its owner is highly immoral and would allow the government to confiscate all of our guns, we turn to the ever-reliable microfilm and paper technology. When you need to find a gun, all you need to do is look through each of the records and check for a matching serial number. Piece of cake.
Goodness.
This is taking awfully long. Don't forget, your workstation is equipped with a state-of-the-art internet-enabled computer. This will make buying guns and gun-related paraphernalia as easy as taking candy from a baby. You could buy thousands of rounds of ammunition right from the comfort of your desk. We've even got custom-engraved American Rifle Association belt buckles. Now this is a future worth living in.
This is taking forever.
Unlike computers with databases, paper will never betray you. Oh, paper cut, paper cut.
He got a paper cut. The papers are straight up slamming onto the dog.
I'm bored. Wasn't the last one a match? I could have sworn. Well,
What was if I hit confirm? What am I buying? Oh, I'm buying guns.
I know what you're thinking. Wouldn't it be easier if we could just search up the serial number in the database? But that's like asking, wouldn't it be easier just to throw our guns into the sea and line up to get fucked by the government? Are we done yet?
How long is this gonna take? Thrilling gameplay here.
People die all the time. I don't care what the big deal is. Do you want to give up? Lucky for you, having a gun makes giving up incredibly easy. All you have to do is raise the gun to your head, check it's loaded, and then shoot that big give up. Oh, thank God we can finally get out of here. As a consolation for your loss, please accept these thoughts and prayers of the house.
Well, I'm wondering if at some point you could find it. Like, if you just keep going for like an hour, you actually find it. Raising baby. Keep your home safe, lock the doors, not the guns.
Raising infants used to be a messy messy, infuriating, stressful, and thankless job. But now guns can help us make this important time one of peace, love, and
Hey, baby.
little baby Bang. You look just like your daddy. Who's a cutie? You are, yes you are.
So cute.
Thanks to your excellent shooting skills, you are able to finish work early, allowing you to spend more time with the family. Many children grow up unloved and weird
Because their
parents
parents
were too busy overworking,
are not
smart enough to use guns. We've skipped forward from the breastfeeding months because we were told that exposed breasts are inappropriate. What a shame. We spent thousands on those props. Listen to that. Crying used to be a baby's only way to express itself. But babies of the future will be able to communicate using their guns as well. In time, parents will learn to intuit exactly what baby is trying to say with each gunshot. Young Bang is now old enough to eat soft foods. Let's prepare a yummy meal for the youngster.
Okay, you hungry?
By shooting the food, we can break it down to make it easier for baby to digest.
yum yum. Delicious.
This seems like
Yum yum. Delicious.
a pretty big machine to have sit in the middle of your kitchen.
Yum yum.
Delicious.
Yum yum. Delicious.
Okay, it's almost full.
Yum yum. Delicious.
Delicious.
Yum yum. Delicious.
Okay, we good?
Baby food contains key nutrients for baby's development, including milk, carbohydrates, and a sprinkle of gunpowder. Spicy.
Sprinkle of gunpowder. You want some? Here you go.
Breaking news. Nefarious cat burglar on the loose.
Uh-oh.
Several neighborhoods have been struck so far, with others no doubt in his sights. Eyewitness accounts confirm that the cat burglar will break into homes regardless of the time of day, even in broad daylight. Authorities advise that citizens should remain vigilant at all times to defend themselves from this menace.
A cat burglar? Oh, I bet it was that damn Mr. Cinnamon. I'm telling you, he can't be trusted. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want some unruly cat burglar creeping into my home. Home invasions and burglaries
I need to have the chair like right here.
Alarmingly, in the United States, a burglary occurs every 18 seconds. Chances are there's probably an invader in your house right now. Do you know what home invaders are capable of? Let me clue you in. They could steal your belongings. They could trash your house. They could sexually assault you and your family and then slit your throats. They can even kill your dog.
Speed strat.
That's why it's so important to make sure we're prepared. You see, the criminal who underestimates an armed citizen is the fool who ends up with a face full of lead. Ooh-wee, can you smell that? Like all Americans, babies must excrete feces. It is the sworn duty of the parents to dispose of used diapers and keep baby clean and happy. To clean up baby, we need to open up the diaper and dispose of her precious American poop. Made in the USA. Good job.
It was-
Baby's
oh my
mother is
gosh.
Clean as hell. By the way, it's common knowledge that anti-gunners did not have their diapers changed regularly. No wonder they smell so bad. Something is upsetting poor.
Oh, thanks.
What's the matter, baby?
Sense a stranger in the house? Did you do that?
What happened?
There, Bang. It'll be okay. I don't mean to alarm you, but there might be an intruder in the house. It might be the cat burglar. Get your gun ready.
Okay, my guns are ready. Oh shit!
I made waffles, darling.
Oh, thank God.
You bitch.
Taylor,
Get out of here.
she brought waffles.
Thank you. Just
How guns can be used to raise and nurture young Americans towards a bright future amongst their fellow patriots. In addition, we must not forget the horrors of the outside world, where predators are always on the prowl, seeking to destroy the freedom and peace we hold so dear.
you got me.
Remember, the price of freedom is eternal vigilance and a well-stocked gun vault. And lastly, we've learned that surprise waffles are the best waffles.
Surprise waffle. I had surprise pancakes this morning. Close. Free history lesson night. I don't have a pistol in the hand. I can't do nothing with the hand. I don't know if I can grab. You already do a drive-in? You already did a drive-in theater level. Just are doing a different one. Oh yeah, so I can get some.
The gun industry sought to position the gun as a symbol representing all that is good in the world. Heroism, patriotism, liberty, freedom, justice. If we could convince the people that owning a gun was more than just owning a tool, that it meant being a proud American, being a force for good, and a protector of the weak, then there would be no limit to our prosperity. We knew we had something special on our hands, so we continued making more guns, better guns, and the money kept coming in. Our factories could now produce millions of guns each year, and each gun was eager to find a home. And so we found new ways to market our wares to the masses. We had guns for men, women, and even toy guns for children. We made an endless variety of gun models and attachments to fulfill the needs of every gun-loving patriot. Our guns embedded themselves into American culture and the media we produced. For role models, we need only look to the heroic cowboy, with trusty peacemaker in hand, or the brave revolutionary, reclaiming his liberty with his own weapon. The gun had become a beacon of hope in a hopeless world, one
Whoa.
that was accessible to any American as long as they could afford it. We grew like never before, We used our resources to support our political allies, so they would support the industry and your right to bear arms. Our power and influence ran deep, and in time, we
Seems like
embedded
I'm
ourselves
lower
into
than I should be.
American identity. We made America the gun country. What began as a simple business of selling ball-throwing machines became so much more. We turned our
Business into a
culture, one unlike any other in the world. Only time will tell where the mighty gun will go from here.
Fishing. Okay, so I think if I go back to the menu, it'll reset me. So let me see where I'm at. I want to be like right here. And go back to the main menu once it lets me.
Families have long shared in the wholesome experiences of fishing and hunting. But in the future, we can combine the two for maximum bonding potential.
Okay.
We've arrived at Clink.
Okay, let's go back to the main menu. And it'll reset my position. And we'll go here. Still thinks I should be. I think I should be higher than I am. But oh well.
Families have long shared in the wholesome experiences of fishing and hunting. But in the future, we can combine the two for maximum bonding potential. We've arrived at Colt Lake, known for its crystal clear waters, lush greenery, and abundance of lively fish.
Oh.
Welcome aboard the SS Barrel, your father's prized boat. We'll be using the old Simpson rifle, perfect for shooting underwater targets with its high-velocity shots. You might say it'll be as easy as shooting fish in an SS Barrel. Ha ha ha! Whilst fishing is a leisurely pastime, as Americans, it is our duty to prove we're the best at what we do. So today, rather than just catch any dumb fish, we're going for the biggest fish in the lake. Legend has it that a monstrous catfish, Sergeant Whiskers, lurks in the depths, waiting for a skilled fisherman's challenge. The biosphere of the lake operates on a simple premise. Big fish eat the small fish. By shooting small fish, we'll be able to lure out the bigger ones. With any luck, we'll eventually convince the legendary Whiskers to come out. Show me what you've got. I'm hankering for some catfish tonight.
Dang it.
Look there. It's a new fish. In the old days, people would catch fish using rods and plastic wires. What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, it seems like a waste of time.
Oh, that's a slippery one, isn't it?
Where's the new ones?
What do you call a fish without an eye? FSE.
In this world, there is an order to things, just like in the food chain. There are the strong and the weak bow to the
It
weak.
seems like I'm bad at this.
By arming ourselves, we become strong and ensure that we won't be bending for anybody. Unless you're into that kind of thing, but that's none of my business.
Probably because I'm really bad at this.
Why not enjoy a snack from the lunchbox?
Trying to. Get over here. Oh
Where
well.
does a fish keep its money? In the riverbank!
Such a delicate balance beneath the surface.
I need to get.
Millions of years of evolution leading to a perfectly tuned ecosystem. And yet now, we can float over it and blow the blazes out of everything. Yee-haw! one step closer to Whiskers.
You can bring the fish closer to our boat by throwing bait into the water.
A good call. Here. What's
Why is
bait?
the fish so easy to weigh, huh? Because it has its own scales.
The strong prey on the weak. Those who wield power have the right to exercise.
I knocked my bait over,
It is
unfortunately.
through perseverance, strength, and force of will that America claimed its place as the most powerful nation in the world. And that is how its citizens should conduct themselves in chasing their ambitions.
Remember, shoot the smaller fish to lure out bigger ones.
We got a big one out now.
Why did the fish blush? Because it's on the boat's bottom.
What
Any
a
more red ones?
fantastic sport it is when the opposition doesn't even know it's playing.
I remember the days of having to unhook the little ones and throw them back. Now we just blast them and everyone saves time. What did the fish say when it swam into the wall? Damn! Get it?
Is that? It can't be.
Uh-oh.
It is the legendary Sergeant Whiskers.
Holy shit.
This is it, my friend. You know what to do. Take down Sergeant Whiskers and turn him into the trophy of a lifetime.
Why are fish so clever? Think about it. Because they swim in schools. Who does the fish call when his piano breaks? The piano tuna.
Lion with more bullets. Be careful now.
Oh, shit.
This isn't any ordinary fish. It's far more resilient to gunfire and has been known to ram boats and capsize them.
Oh, I don't want that.
Because they're hooked on them.
I can see the life draining from his eyes. We're almost there.
Where do fish go on holiday? To Finland.
Uh-oh.
Here he comes. Get ready. I'm inclined to think, wow, that was a close one. The red folds on Whisker's body may be weak. It's getting weaker. Keep up the pressure. Damn it.
Why was the tuna taken off television? His show got canned.
Lion with more bullets.
Sure wish we had that machine gun.
Why did the fish blush? Because it's on the boat's bottom.
He's about to glurp his last gas. He's gonna jump. Watch out!
Two fish swim into a pool. The bartender is just a drowned corpse.
Excellent shot. He's gonna jump. Watch out!
Why couldn't the fish
Bleeding.
Feel that.
He chased around.
hurry?
Excellent shot.
We got him.
He's gonna feel that. Yes! I think you did it. Thanks to your trusty rifle, we were able to find...
Oh, shit.
Sergeant Whiskers is
carrying a concealed weapon. Well, it would seem we're in quite the pickle here.
Uh-oh. Oh, he murdered my dad.
Toasty, you might want to do something about that.
What are we supposed to do?
Put out that fire.
How?
I don't think that's working. Try something else.
I don't know how to put out the fire.
Fight fire by firing at it. Well, that plan didn't exactly hold water. Looks like we're going under.
We shot our boat down. Uh-oh.
As As an American citizen, Sergeant Whiskers has a constitutional right to carry arms and defend himself.
Well, this isn't good.
He exercised his right, as we all should when faced with a mortal threat. Concealed carry saved Sergeant Whiskers' life today, and it could save yours too. In this world, you pack heat or pack your bags.
Game? Okay. Thank you.
Before we move on, I'd like to pose a question to you. Would you have gone fishing today if you knew that fish had guns to defend themselves?
Cooking. Age 25.
Many benefits of American life, such as freedom, democracy, and the ability to purchase a shitload of guns. Hey, who does this guy think he is? We've got a Thanksgiving feast to pistol whip up. Get him out of the way. Good riddance. Anyway, where were we?
What just happened?
Come in. This is General Washington. Do you read?
Uh-oh.
What is your sit rep? McTavish! Damn it! Thank the founding fathers you're here. The president has been assassinated, and in the chaos, communists have seized control of the barbershop. They are demanding a ransom of $12 billion, and that we hand over the body of the president. They claim that if their demands aren't met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear strike on our homeland.
That's not very nice of them.
You'll have two mission objectives. Firstly, you are to identify and eliminate the communist leader. He may be disguised among the patrons of the barbershop, but can be identified by his sinister-looking eye patch. Secondly, you are to proceed through the barbershop and give haircuts to each of the customers. As the shop owners have been taken hostage, they are relying on you to ensure that their customers' needs are attended to. The hot zone is 0.01 clicks north of here, and the insertion method will be via cart. You'll receive new weapons from our ground infantry at regular intervals, and I'll provide tactical support via secure radio comms. Only an elite Special Forces commando like yourself is capable of completing such a dangerous mission. Your nation is counting on you, soldier. Before we proceed, you'll need to learn how to perform a tactical haircut. Locate the tango and aim for the head. By the way, when I say tango, I mean target, not the dents. This dummy's hair is in dire need of an intervention, a military intervention. Go on, liberate the hair from its head, soldier. Excellent work, soldier. That's a
Fine looking.
Tactical haircut.
haircut if I've ever seen one. You'll be receiving ground support from the gunny squadron who will plant explosive charges on the doors in front of you. Breach and clear each room until you've completed all your mission objectives. All set? Commencing Operation Excessive Force now.
Operation Excessive Force. Woo! What we got?
Target eliminated.
I think I might be not doing my tactical haircuts quite as well as I need to be.
Fashionable hairdo acquired. Excess hair down. Breach. Target is Oscar Mike. Target eliminated. Tango down.
Oops.
The communist leader. You did it.
All right.
Once and for all. Excellent
Why
work.
does it not let me read that?
However, we cannot rest on our laurels. For the fight for freedom,
How did it skip that?
it is only a matter of time until a new threat surfaces. Yesterday, it was the Nazis. Today was communists. Tomorrow, who knows? There will always be an enemy, and we will always need weapons to fight them. We'll make up our own enemies if we have to. Anything to keep the gun economy alive. For the life of freedom hinges upon the life of the gun economy.
Game. Hello, game. Did you lock up? Man, this game's still having issues. I don't know why.
Come in. This is
Oh,
General
I gotta do this all over again.
What is your sit rep? McTavish.
Oh well.
Damn it. Thank the founding fathers you're here.
Man, it's getting annoying though having to redo sections in this game because it keeps messing up.
Seize control of the barber shop. They are demanding a ransom of $12 billion.
Did I get to the next section? No.
And then we hand over the body of the president. They claim that if their demands aren't met within 24 hours...
Seems like that thing came down and I was supposed to read it, but it went away too fast, so I didn't get to press a button. Get out of the level.
Two mission objectives. Firstly, you are to identify
Turn off
and
its chair.
eliminate the communist leader. He may be disguised among the patrons of the barbershop, but can be identified by his sinister-looking eye patch. Secondly, you are to proceed through the barbershop and give haircuts to each of the customers. As the shop owners have been taken hostage, they are relying on you to ensure that their customers' needs are tended to. The hot zone is 0.01 clicks north of here, and the insertion method will be via cart. You'll receive new weapons from our ground infantry at regular intervals, and I'll provide tactical support via secure radio comms. Only an elite Special Forces commando like yourself is capable of completing...
Oh, it's getting annoying having to redo all this shit every single time.
on you, soldier. Before we proceed, you'll need to learn how to perform
I don't know how many more levels there are.
Locate the tango and aim for the head. By the way, when I say tango, I mean target, not the dance. This dummy's hair is in dire need of an intervention, a military intervention. Go on, liberate the hair from its head, soldier. Excellent work, soldier. That's a fine-looking American haircut if I've ever seen one. You'll be receiving ground support from the gunny squadron who will plant explosive charges on the doors in front of you. Breach and clear each room until you've completed all your mission objectives. All set? Commencing.
Total works this time.
Force now. Tango down!
Give me this.
Access hair down.
Haircut confirmed. Excess hair down. Fashionable hairdo acquired.
Motherfuckers.
Target is Oscar Mike. Snip, snip. Excess hair down. Excess hair down.
Okay, this isn't. Maybe I should even pick up this gun if I want to do well in this level.
Haircut confirmed. Excess hair down. Tango down. Leader.
So let's see if it locks up this time.
You did it. We defeated the communists. Once and for all. Excellent work, soldier. However, we cannot rest on our laurels.
Freedom defended 100%.
Missing time. It is
That's 250 for 32 murders. No big deal.
Yesterday it was the Nazis. Today was communists. Tomorrow, who knows? There will always be an enemy, and we will always need weapons to fight them. We'll make up our own enemies if we have to. Anything to keep the gun economy alive.
Okay.
Life of freedom hinges upon the
So it
life
was
of
just
the economy.
locked up there for a second. Second baby, age 26. The end is nigh.
We find ourselves back at home, enjoying a quiet afternoon with the family. And look, it looks like Taylor's got a new bullet in the chamber too. Although this one won't be due for another few months. Kick back and enjoy some quality time with your good
Oops.
friends, TV and beer. Oh hey, it's one of those gun shows. My favorite.
My favorite.
Some say this is an unfair loophole for criminals to acquire unlicensed guns. But some also say that the moon landing was faked. So think about that. It was the morning of April 20th, 1999. And it was pretty much like any other morning in America.
Oh, get in there.
Farmer did his chores. Milton made his deliveries. The president bombed another country whose name we couldn't pronounce. All right.
Do you want a safer alternative to your handgun? Introducing the Smartass Gun, designed only to fire when verified by your fingerprint, and only your fingerprint.
Well, what about me? I don't even have fingerprints. How's that meant to work? Useless technology.
Uh-oh.
Looks like this baby jumped the gun. You know what to do. Call an ambulance.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well, there goes that idea. But fear not. We are the world's most resourceful people. We can handle this on our own. To the hospital. Get in! I'll take the wheel. You keep an eye on the
You okay?
See you in hell, sucker. See ya later, alligator. They're opening fire. Take them out before they blow up my car. This thing's on fire. Get those greasers off our back.
We got unlimited ammo in this, huh? Kinda cool. What's up with the camera? What's it like all going tunnel vision? Shut up, woman. This is like the anti-motion sickness stuff. Like when you go around a corner. I got through Doom VFR. I can go around a corner in this thing. Got through Doom VFR with locomotion controls. See if there's an option to turn that off. Boy. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. You guys are doing a bit much right now. Yeah, it is. Okay. What the hell is up with this? Okay, this might make you motion sick. This is like the tunnel in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
So I shall grant. And slow
going on right now?
Looks like we're out of options.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna have to deliver this baby.
Because I'm delivering it myself.
While you might not be a qualified doctor, you've got the most powerful tools a man can carry. I'm sure we can make this work.
The baby's coming! Ah! Do something!
Push!
Did I do it wrong?
We interrupt tonight's broadcast for an important message from the newly appointed President of the United States.
People of America, today is a momentous day. It marks the dawn of a new age, a second American Revolution. We, the people, have paved way for a new paradigm of thinking and being, one that leads with strength, dignity, and steel.
I don't think I did that part correctly.
The American Rifle Association, the power to thrive, and the support we needed to take the next step in our evolution. You voted with your hearts and your wallets, and we ascended to the summit of power. The right to own a gun should be universal and ubiquitous. Without it, we are all victims to tyranny and oppression. Not just by the government, but by gun-wielding criminals,
fuck's wrong with my coffee?
men, and psychopaths. We are born as helpless lambs in a field of wolves. But the Second Amendment gives the common man the most uncommon of freedoms: power. Within the cold, blued steel of our lovingly crafted guns resides sacred stuff. The power of life and death. The power of God. We must democratize this power. Give it to every man, woman, and child if we are to rid this world of evil. For only a peace between equals can last. We shall rally our loyal followers with our rousing speeches, weekly newsletters, and membership discounts to spread word. We give you the truth. We show you the horrors of the world so that you understand why owning guns is so necessary. We will remove all federal taxes and restrictions on gun ownership and concealed carry laws. Our freedoms will be limitless so that our industry can grow unfettered by the villains who would align against our liberty. Like a serpent consuming its own tail, the gun economy will feed off the fear and conflict that our weapons create, thus furthering the desire for even more weapons. We've created an unstoppable machine, an infinite cycle. With it, we will fill the nation with our guns so that we may finally know peace. This is the ultimate gun factory that I promised to you. This is my American dream. Hey, what's the holdup? Switch to camera 4. My American... Oh, sweet Jesus, what the hell is that? Turn it off! Turn it off! Okay, how about I just show you myself? Behold, the gun factory of tomorrow. My American
Holy shit.
dream. We the people form the constitution of the greatest gun factory of all
I
time.
like how the reflection of the camera is still, or that metal thing is still the room.
We give it life, and in return it gives us the most important privilege of all. Freedom! Freedom to live our lives as we see fit. Ours will be a society where justice is upheld with a steel fist, where we push past the boundaries of so-called morality to lead mankind into a new to natural selection. They're merely giving Mother Nature a little push in the right direction.
I have a bullet hole right here.
Even if it means pushing her down the stairs. However, we are left with one loose end. You, my dear friend. My invaluable partner. You and your guns have helped me change America. And soon, the world. Remember Thanksgiving? Oh, I need to thank you. Because the person you disposed of was the greatest obstacle to my rise to power. Yes. It was you who killed the president. He wanted more than just a serving of Taylor's delicious baked potatoes that day. He wanted to cripple the military-industrial complex, destroy the arms industry, and in turn, annihilate your Second Amendment rights. He was an enemy of freedom. And so he was rightfully overthrown by one of the very citizens he betrayed. He proposed disarmament. But disarmament means death. Death of the United States and the death of liberty itself. His confederation of mutual trust and respect was a fantasy. Make no mistake, this world of ours is one fueled by fear and hate. The only way to survive in such a world is
What
to
the fuck am I watching?
and strength of arms. We will rip peace by its throat. Hold it high! The clenched fist of truth. The world will worship us. We will spread our guns to the furthest reaches and create the ultimate paradise on earth. Together, we crushed the old tyrannical government, just like the brave soldiers of the Revolutionary War. Now I will be your president, and I shall restore our strength, our pride, and our glory. However, when I look at you now, and the destruction you brought, it's clear to me now that I have created a monster. In this world governed by the strength of the individual, I cannot have someone as powerful as you existing alongside me. You are a threat to our peace that I cannot afford. And so, you must die, my beloved master. Go on, gather your militia.
Oh shit.
See what good it will do against the might of my army. The U.S. military has evolved in ways you cannot possibly imagine. Will you die here as a patriot? Or will you live on as the bad guy with a gun?
Maybe those guys are good. Oh shit.
This
This just the beginning.
I have a bagel on my shit.
I have a dream of a world
world where the American dream is no longer limited by our nation's borders.
Probably should have killed all the people who helped me.
Civilization. Modern society. All should aspire. Our influence extends to every corner of the globe and only grows deeper with time.
Oh my gosh.
Whether they love us or hate us, they cannot ignore us.
This is going poorly, I think.
We will open our hands and let them taste the American.
Whoa, get away from me.
Whether it be our art, books, music, or films, they will consume it with ecstasy. Our culture will be commoditized, drifted ceaselessly into the minds of the masses. Together, we will become one homogeneous soup, a delicious bacon infused high fructose corn syrup enhanced
shit. I just beat all those.
An honorable defeat is better than a dishonorable victory. Now show me your honor. Die! You will die here, you fool!
Where'd that cannon go? That's so loud. No! What the hell was that?
Now it is time for you to die.
Honey, take this.
Damn it.
Out of this, Taylor!
No, not Taylor! No!
Oh, you finally got it. You're just too strong. You win. You've shown that with guns, you cannot.
Is that Apollo Creed? What's up, Parktown?
Sorry for all of this. I just wanted to sell some guns. I
This
have
game kind of took a turn I didn't really expect it would.
come cheap.
I don't really know what I expected from this game, but
A few yachts and mansions as well.
no, I didn't expect this.
The simple needs of a humble entrepreneur. We sure had some good times, didn't we? Remember when we went to the carnival? Your wedding day, your firstborn child? My time is over. My legacy can carry on through you alone. Go on. Do what you do best. Shoot me! Nervous. You should have seen the look on your face. Just kidding. What did you think was gonna happen? Remember, guns kill bad guys, and I'm just a dog. Thank you for joining us on this magical adventure. Together, we've learned the undeniable benefits of gun ownership for the common man.
My little gun still.
You are in the world. I hope you've learned what it means to be
That's
a
funny.
true American, and just how wonderful life can be.
That's a valid question, Parktown. The American Dream. Strangest VR game I've played so far.
On behalf of the American Rifle Association, I would like to formally thank you again for joining us in living
I think we just finished it.
America Dream.
It was neat. It's interesting.
Until next time, friend.
There we go. I would have really liked a Samurai Punk virtual reality trip. It was a trip, alright. I think what really brought this game down for me was all the bugs and glitches. How many times did we have to restart levels because it didn't work, or it would just soft lock. And then last night it soft locked so hard where I had to like do some troubleshooting today. I had to move it a day just to actually finish the damn game. Well, that was interesting. It was fun. But there's just a lot of bugs and glitches that really brought it down, unfortunately. I'm glad we were able to finish it. So, I'm gonna take a small break. It's not as late as I thought it was, to be honest. I think gonna start up Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. That's the only Wolfenstein game I haven't finished, except for the Wolfenstein Spear of Destiny Mission Pack 2 and 3. We haven't done those, but I'm not too worried about those. But I've done all the other Wolfenstein games. I almost bought VR back when Cyberpilot came out because I really wanted to play it, even though I know I got poor reviews. And God knows I got pissed at Youngblood. The final boss of Youngblood was trash. But this came out about the same time Youngblood did, and it's a VR only thing. Did get the best reviews, but I think it takes about how long to beat? Said about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So, give me a few minutes. Gonna run inside, use the bathroom, get some water, and then we'll I'll get some stuff set up, make sure it's all working fine, and then so probably about between 5 and 10 minutes I'll be back, and we'll jump into Cyberpilot. So hang in there. I'll turn on some music. Remind me to turn it off this time.